we're going to be looking at how we can create HTML links. So like once you're on a web page like this one, when you click like what's new, examples, how to get a logo. So these clicks or these links, we're going to be looking at how we can create those. In the first one, you can see once I hover this, it changes colors, and the mouse actually changed from a cursor to this hand you can click. So nothing happens on these because they're just dead links or just default links. But we're going to be adding those, and we're going to start with the 3 social over here. So back to our Visual Studio Code and go to the part with your social links. Now a link looks sort of similar to what we have up here, but we can use a link because that's already being used for this part up here. So how to create a HTML link? It actually starts with the greater than sign, a, and then an href equals double apostrophes end this bracket, and then we have a ending or closing tag for the a. Everything you write between those two, this is a link, this is a link. I click save, go to browser, and it's really hard to see over here, but you can see it's purple. Yeah, it's not super easy to see, but it's over here. But that created a link. So everything we type between this A will become a link. We can put an image in here. We can put whatever we really want, the entire page if we wanted to. We don't want to put the entire page in this. We want to create a link around each of the icons up here. So I'm just going to click space 2 times so I can get some to see actually between them. And I'm just going to take the first one, the Stack Overflow. I'm going to hit Command X, Control X on a Windows, and paste this in. And remove the spaces between here because they are actually being used. So this is the first one. Inside my href here, this part, right now this just says h space ref and then these 2 apostrophes. If you just put a hashtag in here, this will create basically a link that just reloads the page. It doesn't do anything other than that. So it's a test way, so we make sure it's a link. The A is short for anchor, and this is just a way of, they just found that this makes sense for them, so that's what the A is for. We're going to continue doing this for all 3. So copy this one out. So you have 3. You just need to go inside the class here. You can just copy all this like so, like that, and go to the part between the 2 A's, paste that in, remove any space you created. Or you can just look at the class name, so FA space FA slash, instead of using Stack Overflow, we're just going to type HTML5, and then I can delete this one. So I'm going to click save, go to browser, and now you can see once I hover my mouse, it actually has this hand over here. These in the center we can't do anything with those. This, once I click it, I could add a link for Google, for example, if I wanted to. Let's just quickly show you that. So the first one will have to go to Google. So http://www.google.com. So first link, I hit refresh again, will be to Google. So right now they're just doing this. If I click this one, I am going to be forward to Google. Right now I'm doing it in my own page. So once I click it, I'm going to get thrown out of my own page. But we can actually add that, so once people click the link, we're going to do something called a _blank, which means I'm going to click save. Before, you remember, I actually went from my page out, so this tab up here changed to Google, whereas now it creates a new tab. So once I close this, I'm still on my page on the old one. So we can use this target _blank to actually make sure people don't leave your page, even though they actually do some way.